Hey everyone, thanks for watching. We're in Elk Rapids, and more specifically, we are in the historic area of Elk Rapids, and with us is Denise Bargy, detail painting and maintenance, correct?
That's right.
All right, we found you, and your story is pretty interesting. First of all, what is detail painting and maintenance?
Well, we originally formed the name Detail Painting because everybody knows me by D, and we like to pay close attention to detail.
Yeah.
We don't just do details like this. I mean, we do everything from remodels to building decks to whatever people need us to do. But detail painting's always stuck, so.
It's an interesting story because you did this before you met your husband. Your husband did this kind of thing before he met you. And then you two met, married, and you do it together.
That's right.
All right. So, but one thing that stuck in my head was, wait a minute. You swing a hammer, you do all this stuff, but you're a chick.
That's right. Well, I kind of leave the hammer swinging to him, and I just kind of run the paintbrushes. But, you know, it's a good team. Right. It works.
And you're here working on a house in the historic district. What are you doing to this house?
Well, I worked on this house about 20 years ago,
yeah.
And surprisingly, as bad a shape as it was in, it's held up. They've put a little bit of new siding on it, but the original detail that we did 20 years ago just needs some touching up. So we were here last fall, and we're going to be back here again doing some more.
All right, so talking about your story, you have moved back into the area because when the economy kind of took a nosedive, you guys did what?
Well, first we left and went to Florida and did a little bit of handyman work and painting and whatnot. And then we ended up down near Grand Rapids on a deer ranch. And, you know, you had to do what you had to do.
Wait, hold on a second. You ended up on a deer ranch. What does that mean?
Well, my husband managed a white-tailed deer farm. Oh. It was a hobby farm, so we were there 5 years.
Really?
Yeah, and then everything started bouncing back, so we went back to doing what we love. And now we're just so blessed that we get to be here doing what we love, where we love to do it.
It's funny, before we turned the camera on, you were saying that your husband takes a little bit of grief for driving around in a truck with a pink lady on it. Explain the logo and how you came to all that.
Well, it was my logo before we got together. Actually, it was kind of simultaneously. We got together and he helped me create the logo,
yeah.
But that was before he knew that we were actually going to go for the long haul.
Oh.
So that's where it originated, and everybody knows the pink lady, and so it just stuck. And like he said, you know what, if driving around in a pink lady and wearing pink makes me the good living it makes me, then I'll take it.
If pink makes me green, then so what?
That's right.
All right, so who's better at swinging a hammer and doing all this stuff, you or your husband?
Well, my husband's definitely better at the hammer thing. He's gotten quite good with the paintbrush too, though, but I think I've got one up on him there. He's more of a behind the scenes. I'm the one that's going out and giving the quotes, but then we both come together and we have a very small crew because we really believe in quality.
Right.
And so we just all come together and we have fun while we're doing it and turn out good work.
All right, now correct me if I'm wrong, but what you do is part of pretty much a man's world, correct? How's it been for you?
That's true. You know, it really used to be more of a man's world than it really is right now. I mean, there's more and more female entrepreneurs, and even in the construction world. So, you know what? For the most part, they treat me good.
Excellent. Denise, thank you very much for taking your time this morning.
You know, I'm just really blessed to be here with you this morning. Thank you for taking the time.
In Elk Rapids, in the historic district, I'm Vic McCarty for My News 26.